Hello, this is Zulongye at Computer Engineering major, and now I will demonstrate the solution of homework 3 of Ece6303. First question, it tells us that the probability of x equals to k equals to b multiply k multiply p to k minus 1. In question A, we need to find the parameter b. We know that for probability mass function, we have the summation from k equals to 1 to infinity. The probability x equals to k equals to 1. Therefore, we will get the summation k from 1 to infinity b multiply k multiply p to k minus 1 to 1. And then we will get the summation k multiply p to k minus 1 equals to 1 divide b. As we all know that the summation k from 0 to infinity p to k equals to 1 plus p squared plus pk. It equals to 1 minus p to k plus 1 divide 1 minus p. Because p is greater than 0 and less than 1, when k is equal to infinity, we will get the answer is 1 divide 1 minus p. And then we will take differentiation with p, and we will get summation k from 0 to infinity k multiply p to k minus 1 equals to 1 divide 1 minus p squared. And then we will know the summation k from 1 to infinity k multiply p to k minus 1 equals to 1 divide 1 minus p squared equals to 1 divide b, and therefore b is equals to 1 minus p squared. And then we need to calculate question B. Ex equals to summation k from 1 to infinity k multiply the probability x equals to k. And we replace it with a number, we will get summation k from 1 to infinity b k squared p k minus 1. From problem A, we know that summation from k equals to 0 to infinity k multiply p k minus 1 equals to 1 divide 1 minus p squared, and we take differentiation with p. First, we will multiply p to each side. We will get the summation here. And then we take differentiation, and we will get the summation here. K squared multiply p k minus 1 equals to 1 plus p divide 1 minus p to 3. And then we will get the answer Ex equals to B multiply summation k from 1 to infinity k squared pk minus 1 equals to 1 plus p divide 1 minus p. And then question C, we need to calculate Ex squared. It equals to k from 1 to infinity k squared multiply the probability x equals to k, and it equals to k from 1 to infinity b k to 3 p to k minus 1. From B, we know that the summation this, we can multiply p to each side, and we will get the summation here. And then we take differentiation with p, we will get that p squared plus 4p plus 1 divide 1 minus p to 4. And therefore, we will calculate Ex squared equals to p squared plus 4p plus 1 divide 1 minus p to 4. And then question D, we need to calculate Ex squared minus Ex squared. And we replace the result of B and C. We will get the answer. And this is Ex squared a minus 1 plus p squared divide 1 minus p squared. And we will get the answer. It is 2p divide 1 minus p squared. And then the question E. From p equals to 1 divide 3, we will get b equals to 1 minus p squared. It is 4 divide 9. Therefore, the probability x equals to k, it equals to this number equals to k multiply 1 divide 3 to k minus 1. And the probability x equals to k under the condition of x is greater than 2 and less than 5. It equals to the probability x equals to k and x is greater than 2 and less than 5. It divides the probability of x is greater than 2 and less than 5. And and it equals to the probability x equals to k, x is greater than 2 and less than 5. Divide the summation k from 2 to 5. The probability of x equals to k. And there are two situations. The first is if k equals to 2, 3, 4, 5. And the probability will be here. The probability x equals to k. And we can calculate this number. It equals to 0.5377. And the second situation, if k is other number and the probability is 0, because in this probability the two sets will have no intersection and the probability is 0. Therefore, the probability x equals to k under the condition x is greater than 2 and less than 5. This probability is 0. That's all. Thank you.